So I felt that I couldn't tell you about Jesus. I can't tell you about Jesus. But I feel I could introduce you to Jesus inside your own heart.
Difficult Restavidian, marching to Meridian, traveling toward Armageddon, my squad like Gideon. Walking divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life. Awaken divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life. Bliss to the sacred tones, geometric patterns into the microphone. I explode, my mind unfolds. Healing vibrations are transmitted throughout the atmosphere. I'm living as God sees, fully living my mind is clear. Before I break the mold and I take control, what's lost returns to the soul. I was bought so I never be sold, my price must take it in gold. Lukewarm and cold, once days of the old, I will never go back to a life once known. Receive your graces, I confess, made peace more past and took my stress. It daily consumes, living daily confused, and I refuse to play the fool. I will never lose as I pursue the things of God, the things of Saul. And I never wanna leave the embrace of your presence. Cocky depression, change my essence. I feel your love, glory divine. Change my vibe when the spirit arrives. To the day that I walk sanctified, you touch my mind and made faith alive. So we are the branches, you are divine. When I seek the light, I will surely find. I will stand in the fight, I will never hide, because now is the hour that truth divides. Awaken divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life. Awaken divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life.
Is only by way of direct experience, not just talking about. If it is outside of us, then you're going to have to do something extraordinary to reach it.
Hearing the voices of the Elo, as I lay my head up on my pillow. My present, my future is past. Holding on, but I'm losing grasp. I will escape this place to the dream state. Hold tight to the vibe while I meditate. Knowledge I'm receiving is permeating my being. These gifts are given freely. My life, it has a new meaning. I'm creating with every breath. I'm concentrating on my breathing. Feel the prana as I honor. I'm traveling while I'm dreaming. The gift of breath of Yah, these words, they are my weapons. So I speak as the oracle of God, the power of my suggestion. I interdimensional shift, leaving reality trip. I will never plead the fifth, I'm out of your realm of consciousness. I feel your love, glory divine, change my vibe when the spirit arrives. To the day that I walk sanctified, you touch my mind and make faith alive. So we are the branches, you are divine. When I seek the light, I will surely find. I will stand in the fight, I will never hide, because now is the hour that truth divides. Awaken divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life. Awaken divine, inner light, I'm here born with the inner Christ. We the remains of the sacrifice, death to the old second life. I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life, I will embrace my second life.
But how can you meet the Lord of the heart without imagination? So the only way I know is to not be preoccupied with anything else for a moment, or to leave everything else. And that may be a tremendous experience. To say, oh my God, Ramana or Jesus appeared to me yesterday and we talked and I was completely filled with just the most amazing feelings. And they're still here after the dream has ended. It's like he's in me.
It's interesting because what you believe shows itself to you over and over again. Not because it has to, not because it must, not because it's inevitable, and not because it's right. It just shows itself to you. What you believe shows itself to you simply because you believe it. So as you continue to think this thought, then law of attraction shores it up, gathers evidence, brings it right to you, gives you proof of what you believe.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
In the land of make-believe. As I travel, I unravel many mysteries. Meditate as I raise my frequency, with the heart to embrace the realms unseen. Am I living out my fantasy? Cause the things that I've seen don't seem real to me. I'm blessed, not stressed, many fail to see that I thrive in the land of make-believe. Seeing ain't believing when the eyes could be deceiving. Reveal to me the answers cause I'm searching for the meaning. Think I made all of it up in the midst of my dreaming. In a trance like stay wild, kundalini breathing. Let each breath connect with the inhale. Let it out, then pause as we set sail. With the hands relax, prepare. Hold the volume, mudra of air. By this point you should start feeling lighter, and your breathing seems a little louder. Pranayama, now we got you feeling higher. You can feel the Holy Spirit in the kundalini fire. All things coexist in a sacred place. Come as often as you like while you meditate. And through the Abbey at the Lima we control our fate. We can hold the hand of God in the dream state. In the land of make-believe, as I travel I unravel many mysteries. Meditate as I raise my frequency, with the heart to embrace the realms unseen. Am I living out my fantasy? Cause the things that I've seen don't seem real to me. I'm blessed, not stressed, many fail to see that I thrive in the land of make-believe. You ain't living, you ain't never been alive till you're sitting in the field and try to see E5. Hands up, eyes closed to the night sky. Don't doubt, just believe, see him fly by. Initiate contact of the fifth kind. Light beings 5D and beyond. They've been watching over you the whole time. Seeing synchronicities, follow the signs. No fear, just trust, then you will see aliens, angels, Elohim, ETs. In the Bible, rode in chariots of fire. Angelic, benevolent, Enoch and Elijah. Didn't taste death because they were swept away in a flame by night, cloud by day. What's next is communication, intuitive telepathy and raised vibrations. In a land of make-believe, as I travel I unravel many mysteries. Meditate as I raise my frequency, with the heart to embrace the realms unseen. Am I living out my fantasy? Cause the things that I've seen don't seem real to me. I'm blessed, not stressed, many fail to see that I thrive in the land of make-believe.
And the thing that is so interesting is that law of attraction is doing the same for the weird others with their weird beliefs. So their beliefs are being proved to them too. And then most humans spend most of their life, set out to argue the perfection of their own beliefs against the imperfection of the others, which is not what you planned to do at all. You came to embrace the diversity.
In a land of make-believe, as I travel I unravel many mysteries. Meditate as I raise my frequency, with the heart to embrace the realms unseen.
Well, the importance of it is this, that to know that you are God is another way of saying that you feel completely with this universe. You feel profoundly rooted in it and connected with it. You feel, in other words, that the whole energy which expresses itself in the galaxies is intimate. It is not something to which you are a stranger, but it is that with which you, whatever that is, are intimately bound up. You express that which it is which moves the sun and other stars.
I am, I'm an everything, I am everything, I am everything, I am, I'm an everything, I am everything, I'm an everything, I am.
Slave that's been set free. I've held devils that once held me. I am you and I am me, and now
salvation, the purification of defecation, the pure frustration of destinations, the years of patience beyond replacement. Take this however you wanna take it. I am the Father and I am the Son. They're both in me. I'm 3 in 1. I'm the end before it begun. I'm the earth, but yet I'm the sun. I am physical and spiritual all at once. I am the bullet and I am the gun. That voice in your head saying let's go to war. On the other hand saying let's give it all to the Lord. That organism leading you to the source. That encore, but need no more words. The architect of the Nazca. I am deep within ayahuasca. I'm the beat within many mantras. I cease to end, I am conscious. I'm the pickaxe of the sky caves. I'm the many acts that got men saved. I'm the many reasons to give thanks. I am the empty seasons that break chains. I am all things to all men. I'm a song sang by the psalmist. I'm the astral plane, I'm all bliss. I am the 7th heaven where all is. I'm the silence when the song is. My story is God's, it's all his. All glory to God, I'm all his. I am nothing without Christ, Christ, Christ.
I am entirety, I am inside of me, I am inside of you, I am the irony hiding inside of these violet vibrancies. I am the silence inside of collider beams. I am of higher things rooted in love, purpose and healing. Yes, I am the one, I am the all and I will become everything I dream. I shine like the sun, fire will burn you. I am eternal. If you don't know the Messiah, I urge you seek and you'll find. It's deep in your mind, buried beneath the adhesions and lies. I am the sequence of deeper design, hidden and not meant for people to find. I am a soldier of the Lord's regime, a manifestation of greatness who's absorbed esteem. And I am surrendered to the glory king, the word that was at the beginning of his story. Sing.
If you don't feel that, well, naturally you feel alien, you feel a stranger in the world, and if you feel a stranger, you feel hostile. Now, why talk about this? Is it interesting? Is it important for the human being to realize that in some sense of the word, whatever it means, he is God or one with God, as is plainly taught by the Hindus, hinted at by the Buddhists, only they don't like to put it out as a concept, in case people will use the concept as an idol to hang on to. They want you to find out for yourself and not believe in it.
What are you doing so deep in the jungle? Are you alone out here? Don't you know what you are? I know what you are. I know where you came from. I'll keep you close. Let go of your fear and trust in me.
Spirit, vibration, thought pattern. We exist in the midst of the dark matter. 7 chakras aligned from a Jacob's ladder. Hebrew Saturdays of the god Saturn. Demons and devils and imps, oh my. Running amok in the midst of the mind. See new sight with the mystical eye. Revelation, signs of times. Angels, aliens, contact the Palladians. Fly through the blue sky with the avians. Humanoid beings, shining and radiant. Winged DTs watch over Homo sapiens. Kabbalistic, mystic, move physics. Esoteric, linguistics, so pay attention. 6-6 intuition, just listen. Essence of the message, cryptic. Mystical doctrine, Helena Blavatsky. Well-studied esoteric philosophy. I'm a member of the Theosophical Society. ISIS unveiled the key to Theosophy. Blasphemy Maximus, Jordanus, Maximus, learn from experience, faith like Lazarus. Spirit-led, I'm a shaman, an activist, touch the divine, you see the miraculous. Combat with the tactics, gets tragic, Simon Peter against Simon Magnus. Spiritual, ethereal, or chemical magic. Broad road is the way of the masses. The smoke is risen and felt, where the oracle of Delphi dwelt. We are under the reverence spells, in the land of the Bible belt. Reading the runes of the druids, ancient knowledge of which I'm a student. Speaking in tongues fluent, uncover hidden knowledge hidden under the ruins. Self-medicated, I was contemplating psilocybin. I know they hate it, but Mother Nature prescribed it. Look within while meditating in silence. Step into the inner core, enter through the iris. Shine bright like a diamond. Give a sight to the blind man. On the wings of an eagle, in the wisdom of rhyming. On the road to discovery, all the truth that I'm finding. I will go wherever he goes. I'm a mystical shaman, finding the heavens I'm loose. And the truth, my strong as an ox, breaking locks uproot. Intelligent kinda, I judge by the fruit. See the change in my walk and my life living proof. Get lost in the ether when I speak of mystery, someone only dream of. From the mouth of the reader, mind of the seeker, the childlike faith in a believer. Do you wanna take it to another level? The weight of the heart, weight against a tiny feather. Hidden motives never journey together. The light of the body's the eye, however. I open mind in the room, I'm special. I am not alone, we are celestial. Walk a fine line as we dance with the devil. The reaper will shovel the dust as it settles. I will ascend to the heights as my master descends to the earth in the form of disaster. Once formless and void, now covered with cancer. The second Adam is the only answer. Bow down to the almighty power. Tick tock, countdown, find an hour. Stand and fight, never run, never cower. Bow ass, shot chain, fall like the towers. I'll be the first and last, a sight to see. Love this in my mind, it ease my conscience, is at one with thee.
In the 1950s, there was a famous UFO case where a woman who claimed she was in contact with UFOs taught a colonel in the CIA how to be in contact with the same group of saucers. And he was demonstrating this ability for a group of his superiors in a room in the Pentagon. And he asked for a demonstration. He was communicating with them through automatic writing, and they said, go to the window and look out, and they all went to the window and looked out, and there was a brilliant golden disc of light cruising past the Pentagon, and they went berserk, called the nearby Air Force Base to see what was on the scopes. The radar had just gone out in this sector, etc., etc. But what was, to tie it in with my point, these messages that this guy was getting on this Ouija board were signed AFFA, AFFA, which any scholar of Enochian can tell you is the Enochian word for nothingness, friends.
Dream of being lost or wandering usually occurs when you feel lost in a certain area of life. You may feel ill-equipped, unprepared, or unable to perform a certain function. When you're lost, you don't know where to look for help, you don't know who to ask, and you don't have a clue as to what direction to go. Your feeling of being lost or having to wander in this dream indicates a definite feeling of inadequacy.
I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial sphere, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from wrong. In my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you, life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Beta brain waves, chase the alpha waves. They interchange with the spirit sent from outer space to one the race, meant from atom of the coming days. My interplay, spinning atoms of my DNA. The sacred patterns in my double helix interlace. Reveals outcome in our fate in my unconscious state. Fulfill balance in the prophecies of countless saints. I failed angels and the demons here lost their way. So if it sounds more and more like a nightmare wake, it's reality and I'm living in it every day. The real challenge, only few of us can feel these waves. And now we're battling a dreamer stuck in inner space. I make it out, shake it down, fam, but not this way. So as the sweat pours down, pictures start to shake. It's round two as the alpha changes deeper brain gaze. Lost and found, lost and drowned from the theta brainwaves. Swimming, I catch a feeling from the spirits that enter this prism. Healing rhythm, feeling senses, straining the venom. Skipping time mechanism, soul escape at the will of the minion. She energy, seen that priest when they hang from the ceiling. Being like species that live in my vision as I receive. And no messages, the seeds of existence appear in eves. And the images, a matter of spirits, and I release DMT in a matter of minutes.
I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
People may appear in your lost dream, or you may be all alone. Being alone and wandering indicates blaming yourself and feeling guilty. Going through it alone, even with people around, indicates distrust of others or feeling that others will let you down or won't help you. Looking for others to help you when nobody is around indicates that you recognize others' ability to help you, but you feel unable to approach them. The number of people and how you respond to their presence indicates how you feel about letting others help you, and even how you feel about your own ability to help yourself. Most people have a dream of being lost or wandering in a vast open area, or a big place with many doors, rooms, and possibly lots of people. The vastness indicates a sense of hopelessness. You feel it may never end, or that you will always be lost.
Deepest desires, Jeremiah amusing. I love the confusion, I hate the excuses. Path to the right hand, I am not the same. A changed man, have I gone insane? I am, will break the chains, be programmed.
That's right, so I gotta be a light in the darkness. When I speak, I seek to enlighten the heartless. TruthSeekah Loc Saint, spit the maze in the last days, cause somebody gotta spark this. Let the flames up, get your brains up. On high, I do not reside in the words that we speaking while I'm seeking to impart this part that'll train up. So much going on nowadays that you better tap in, take a trip to the other side. Follow along, TruthSeekah Loc Saint while we fly high, taking journeys on a supernatural high.
On a journey to the other side, do you really want it in your life? We can fly real high tonight, on a magic carpet, close your eyes, make believe, rain releases DMT, chant the mantras, now you see into the depths of the darkest mysteries. On a journey to the other side, do you really want it in your life? We can fly real high tonight, on a magic carpet, close your eyes, make believe, rain releases DMT, chant the mantras, now you see into the depths of the darkest mysteries. Starlight, you shine bright,
Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight. Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight.
angelic benevolence, spirit presence is relevant. Seek the truth for the hell of it. All these blessings are heaven sent.
We are manifested, suggested to crush malevolence. I will manifest it, confess it, and see the evidence.
As I walk in power with faith, they shake the elements. Angelic beings came from all stars, call them aliens. I'm sailing in
Starships in the night skies, I'm dwelling in. UFO traveling through time.
Merkaba form throughout the thoughts in my mind. Star children gather, beautiful and divine.
I see indigos where miracles and spirits will shine. Disappear into the nebula and into the signs.
Supernova taking over, adolescence blowing doja. Hit that life a roller coaster, spirits leaving, crossing over.
Psilocybin, lose composure, psychedelics, Joseph Rogan's microdosing forward motion. Western's holding magic potions.
Spirit of the prophet, subjected to prophets. Chill with mystical gnostics, elevating our conscience.
All things are in common, so the schisms and Gnosis. Seek the wisdom of Amen on the scrolls of papyrus.
To me, young man, for I am you. Keep your eye to Orion, meditate at high noon.
Spirit in the lyrics, keep your mind in tune. For the soon shall pass like the phase of the moon. Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight. Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight. Made a pattern of all types, we shatter the dark nights. The energy is flowing, can I gather the minds right?
If Adam's the prototype, then Christ is new life. So indigo, children are the hybrids and archetypes.
With the ladder to new heights and laughter to soothe minds. The infinitely intimate, the image is so bright.
So rather than hindsight, a passion to reignite. My third eye open, taking flight with the satellites.
Scattering dark vibes and wrapped in the white light. Affirmation ever changing, yo, we welcome eternal life.
We're Saturn to overwrite, away for the acolytes. Bringing acts and gain attracts and supernatural appetites.
In a chapter of dope rhymes, enraptured in minds. So snatching back the codes cracking as we enter in paradise.
Tapping magic flow, I'm trapping as we open your third eye. Imagine dragons, hope it happens as we focus the mind tight.
Back in pattern, focus matters as we chosen for true light. Blasting magic potions scattered through the fractals and moonlight.
Captures of the magic through the battles of soul flies. As we rapture through the traffic jam, gathers at high tide.
Star children made a matter in a pattern of all types. Where the factors of the package reimagine the night sky.
Blast the magic potions scattered through the fractals and moonlight. All the factors of the package reimagine the night sky.
Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight. Star children gather and they look to the starlight. A supernova matter in a pattern of all types. Illuminate the mind, pure energy, high sight. When feeling homesick, homie, look to the starlight.
constellations align deep in the mind. We are divine, stars alive, constellations or signs. Seek and I find. We are divine. Into the trance of this beginner, leaving the body connected to center. Fly through the ether, take flight with my mental, ascend to the stars and all I remember. I am the essence of one that is all, the body of Christ transcending the fall. The Ruach, the breath, and the life of God. Spirit tug at the heart, so we answer the call. Mushroom philosophy, Terrence McKenna, seal of Solomon, tip of the penta. Pineal gland, spirit antenna, dance through fire of Gehenna. Knowledge is sent from UFO, message received that we decode. Secret wisdom to be shown, sacred text we crack the code. Angelic encounter, I'm telepathic, cherub and seraph, intergalactic. Third eye vision, I imagine silly, slight and psychoactive. Now my thoughts are taken captive. ADD once overactive, steady mind is interactive. Pythagoras mathematics. We need the opposition to move us into position. Manifest as presence, embody the great commission. As we birth into existence, I speak life into the vision. My dream is on the line and I called it into fruition. Universal law, so it's contingent that you listen. Steady dealing with the schisms as I'm losing my religion. They follow superstition, bringing strife and cause division. One with the spirit, need no approval nor opinion. Stars shine, constellations align deep in the mind. We are divine, stars alive, constellations or signs. Seek and I find. We are divine. Cosmic dance as a glance in the mirror. Black and cold, hard lenses, winter. Into the void as a novice sinner. Dark as the night of new moon in September. I am the mind of the chosen one. I am the will of the only son. I am the light of the world, in the world that devils run till judgment comes. Innocence gone, pain is not real to me. Innocence I'm making the devil flee. I would not fall for the trickery, killing me, keeping in misery, tricking the enemy. All is God, one with the sovereignty. Life is hard, battling entities. Holy Ghost weapon me, this is my therapy. Pride and jealousy won't be the death of me. Stars shine, constellations align deep in the mind. We are divine, stars alive, constellations or signs. Seek and I find. We are divine.
A lot of these UFOs are entities. How you know that? Could he come visit me? I used to tell Paul just to rest in peace, but I know that he's alive watching over me. He closely greets, hovering over me. I chose to see, it's not that they chosen me. Steady looking at the stars that glow supreme instead of looking at the ground below my feet. A cloud of witnesses focusing, cheering me on, God coaching me. Who would've knew my mind would go so deep? Or picture what is in it, go unseen. 2 years in a row, I seen the same thing. A bright light cruising, moving the same way. Plus, I'm thinking the same phrase. This ain't a plane linking to my brain on both days. Pure white light when it rotates. Felt weave together like crochet. Above my body, no float tanks and no float tanks. And I'm so sane. Been seeing these things since 4th grade. Felt trapped down and had no way. Yeah, many a time since the hope came. Since the hope came.
And I know you're with me, 'cause I hear you speaking. And I know you're with me, 'cause I hear you speaking. And I know you're with me, 'cause I hear you speaking. And I know you're with me, 'cause I hear you speaking.
How about haters? How do you handle haters?
Well, I love my haters because my haters are going to tell me things my friends and my family are not going to tell me. They're haters because they've studied you, so they know a thing or two about you. And so you can learn from your haters. Any information can be recycled. I don't allow my haters to penetrate my spirits. I don't allow them to throw me off on my plans. And I don't waste time talking about them. I don't waste time getting engaged in the stuff that they want me to get engaged. I stay focused and do what I'm supposed to do.
When I open my mind,
got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I feel my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
When I open my mind.
Got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I blow my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
Won't let them, can't let them never hold me down. Now that they checking my style, now that they stealing my sound, now that the crowd's going wild. Yo, don't think I'ma need willpower, don't think I won't call you out. Now I'm just playing my games. Now I'm just doing my thing. The people they want me to sing, I will, but what do I say? So I just do my dance, and I rub on my fans. Never abandon my stance. Now I just lower my glance. Let me just study my chance. Let me just go in my trance. Dozing and dozing while holding the wisdom of Moses. Beholding prophecies, not written but spoken. Hot yoga, I jet a message Yoda. Memories are the closest thing to closure. I control ya, I can roll ya. Angels and aliens, contact with the pale Palladians. We resemble Ivanka, practice tantra and my mantras. Banish monsters, glory to the Father. Spit the Kaaba through my eye. Travel through the realms in the Merkaba. With the minds I fly and I prophesy. I see truth until I die. I speak life when you speak lies, and I banish your spirit. I'm cutting the ties. When I open my mind,
got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I feel my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
When I open my mind.
Got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I feel my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
Can't let it happen, I'm better at this. Living life to my satisfaction. Made mistakes and moved past those actions to a better life than you can imagine. Why'd you trash them online and bash them? Is it cause no one likes those tracks you rapping? I'm grade A with a lot to give, and I'm positive like my name was magic. You got me messed up if you think you're blowing my high. Man, look at that sun, I'm going outside, enjoying my day, loving my life. Don't get mad when you hating online, cause a guy like me just really don't mind. Say what you want, I'ma be fine. I deal with people like you all the time. I don't gotta deal with the negative. Ever since the day I got the feel of what it really is. It's a lot of jealousy over silliness. People with the mentality of a little kid. We need to round up all the people who hate for no reason and fake on the internet. Send them all off to embark on an arc and then leave them all lost like Gilliland. Really, man, I ain't gonna sacrifice the mood that I'm in when I'm acting nice. Oh, you must not have a life trying to mess mine up cause I left you twice. Don't mess with my life, go make yours better. Switch from a hater to a straight go-getter. Bet you get more love, bet you make more cheddar. But you gotta make it happen, man, get up, get up.
When I open my mind,
got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I feel my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
When I open my mind,
got me messed up, don't hate when I open my mind.
And I feel the vibe.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I feel the vibe.
When I feel my high.
Got me messed up, don't hate, don't blow my high.
I'm feeling fine.
Got me messed up, when you hate that I'm feeling fine.
They try to suppress me, test me, they motives depression heavy like waters on levees, pressing, withholding the message, baby. Jah saves against the will of Nephilim, I remain. You better to the next of kin to refrain at the pinnacle and blessed within. They exchange darkness for the evident. Heat rays in the middle of a worship sin and maintaining the fire like I'm heaven sent. I see faith reach change in the present tense, Elohim peeking through the reverence. They acting obnoxious on suboxen. I'm practicing mantras and conjuring monsters up in the purest of oxygen. So replay against the will of Nephilim, I remain. You better to the next of kin to refrain at the pinnacle and blessed within. We exchange darkness for the evident, and these days insane for the remnants and for the relevance. As you channel this, ingrained in truth in the elements, reclaiming the proof of the excellence. So we came to reprove the malevolence. If they hate 10 tools of development, they're retrained in love and benevolence, ordained with the sight and intelligence that defies physicists and geneticists, and unfazed by the wickedness of rhetoric of deranged evil spirits and the pestilence, and unfazed by the wickedness of rhetoric.
grace. In my method there's a message, in your presence I feel safe. I'm a blessing, never stressing, that's the essence of your way. I'm amazed as I gaze at the beauty of your face, and your grace takes away all the pain that I face. In the weight of your glory I can see a brighter day. I see my dreams manifested in the lessons of the saints, and all things work together so I'm gonna be okay. Yea, though I walk through the valley, walk and not faint as you carry me through the midst of my journey. Though the road ahead it seems scary, though the struggle is real but momentary, just a glimpse and it's all temporary. Peculiar yet ordinary, building character, this is necessary. Spring, summer, winter, fall, God, I need you. Facing a decision that is hard, I need you. Mind made up yet flawed, I need you. Just let go of the facade, I need to. In my weakness your strength is made perfect, and my pain is turned into purpose. Of this one thing I am certain, in the end it will all be worth it. Yeah. As I sail away into a higher place, your love it takes me away. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you. In the solitude I promise you I would not hesitate. As I journey through the wilderness I'm walking in your way, persistent with your presence as I enter through the gate called narrow because narrow is the way. Consistent with the seconds and the minutes of the day, as the hour hand ticks, watch it all fade away. And I try to go to church but the preacher throwing shade, the same they hungry for the power and the fortune and the fame. How can they quote the word of God and deceive in your name? They are not a righteous teacher when they teach it in vain. To keep the mind of Christ is not learning to obey. He's the Alpha, the Omega, he's the potter on the clay. It's the truth I proclaim, and my people maintain. Fan the flames, set ablaze, break the chains, give him praise. I can face my giants, I will never be afraid. I can chase my dreams without chasing them away. Never point a problem, I can never complain. Never point a finger without showing you the way. Never see the night when I'm present in the day. I can never see the sun when I'm focused on the rain. Spring, summer, winter, fall, God, I need you. Facing a decision that is hard, I need you. Mind made up yet flawed, I need you. Just let go of the facade, I need to. In my weakness your strength is made perfect, and my pain is turned into purpose. Of this one thing I am certain, in the end it will all be worth it. Yeah. As I sail away into a higher place, your love it takes me away. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh, I need you.
Taking your hand, and who I am now is who I wanted to be. And now that we're together, I'm stronger than ever. I'm happy and free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. And if you ask me why I changed, all I gotta do is say your sweet name. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your love.
I want to talk to you today about the healing power of laughter. Laughter is like taking medicine. It not only makes you feel better, but it actually releases healing throughout your system. When we laugh, it restores and rejuvenates what the pressures of life have taken out. You need to develop your sense of humor. Look for opportunities to laugh. One of the greatest stress relievers God's given us is laughter.
Time is now, I'm in the moment. I control it, I'm not postponing it. The start crawling and now I'm soaring. My cup is filled and overflowing. Try to sedate, I'm hooked on medication. Free from the matrix, high on meditation. Lost in the maze, now my life is amazing. You're the solution to one complication. Laughter is the best medicine. Laugh when you're feeling so stressed within. Can't enter heaven unless when you're in a childlike perception. No free passes to life's deep classes. Takes years of practice to master these tactics. Focus and imagine, manifest faster. Sophisticated science, but you could call it magic. Magic, magic.
Catching a glimpse of divinity. Christ the King of the Trinity. Light that shines from the enemy. Silence a place of serenity. Meditate as I enter the energy. Just silence, I pray for my enemy. Seeking, I find my identity. In heavenly realms of the seraphim. Enter a world that is soon hereafter. Enter a plane where the angels gather. Journey to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter. Laughter, laughter, laughter. Laughter, turning to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter. Look into the eyes of a little child, you can see the sky, you can see the moon, look into the mind. See signs of the times and I define that the light of the world is a love divine. I bless the father, bless the child, look at the children, look at their smiles. Spirit of gladness unified, oil of joy purified. Laughter of medicine, time will heal. Suffer the little ones must to reveal. Forbid them not unless you steal. The fear is real, yet peace I feel. Yeah, steady and focus the mind, yeah. I got my chakras aligned, yeah. Steady and focus the mind. Looking with the because heaven's inside, yeah. And my chakras aligned. It's renewed every day by the presence of God. Kundalini and I, separating the two will create a divide. But when we combine the light and the darkness, cause both are inside, only then we will find everything we see is one with God. Catching a glimpse of divinity. Christ the King of the Trinity. Light that shines from the enemy. Silence a place of serenity. Meditate as I enter the energy. Just silence, I pray for my enemy. Seeking, I find my identity. In heavenly realms of the seraphim. Enter a world that is soon hereafter. Enter a plane where the angels gather. Journey to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter. Laughter, laughter, laughter. Laughter, journey to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter.
Picture perfect like a photograph. With the kid bringing joy with the word till the day I pass. I'm agreeing with him, be a friend with him. Sacrifice for him, even go out on a limb with him. Got P cuz laughing keep beyond though. So I'm blocking out the scene like Matumbo. I'ma chill like I made a toast. No Facebook bar, I'ma share the word like a post. It's hilarious how God hit the sick in the lane while humble in the arrogance. When a child smile, God smile. Living in the last day, but I'm good cause I'm God child. Listen up, get connected like some jumper cable. Losing out till God came and turned the tables. Now I'm giving out the word like a spelling bee. Kids' laughter sounds so heavenly. Every day like a birthday. I'm sacking, cause God in the first place. Keep your eyes on the Lord, never quit. This is it, stand for the truth, home and never sit. Live low, lad, keep your kids straight. Teach them how to serve God, keep it clean slate. No lie, all truth, man. So we gotta get the sin like Luke Kane, King James.
Catching a glimpse of divinity. Christ the King of the Trinity. Light that shines from the enemy. Silence a place of serenity. Meditate as I enter the energy. Just silence, I pray for my enemy. Seeking, I find my identity. In heavenly realms of the seraphim. Enter a world that is soon hereafter. Enter a plane where the angels gather. Journey to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter. Laughter, 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 laughter. Journey to a land where the mind is baffled and healing comes from the joyous laughter.
Santos divides, therefore, these elemental beings into four groups, of which he considers the earth spirits, or the gnomes, to be those most closely associated with matter. The water spirits he calls undines, or nymphs. The fire spirits he calls salamanders. The air spirits he calls sylphs. These are more or less the traditional names. Some composite, some simple creatures, like the elementals, constitute the population of an invisible world. And Paracelsus was convinced that someday this invisible world would move in closer, And that man would discover that it would not be necessary for him to find other planets in order to discover those other beings, that he would discover them here, and that these other beings would come to our awareness in various ways.
In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons.
Saturn descends from the depths of the earth. Mind over matter, my fantasy works. The son of the serpent is cursed since birth. Back to the garden, the wrong is reversed. The heavens will guide, all of heaven resides in the temple of man's anatomy rise. It shine like the stars in the darkest of skies. The temple of God in the heart and the mind. The watches they travel, I look to the north. Healing vibrations are sent from the source. The spirit like fire will enter my court. It runs like waters, elemental force. All of creation speaks through nature. Angelic benevolent conversation. When the eye is trained, the gnomes remain. Speaking again through the winds and the rain. The slips they govern the sacred breaths and prayers to heaven in times of stress. Birth renewed at a second death. The flow and the current of air refresh. In the depths of the sea undines reside, pushing and guiding the ocean tide. Purify the pollution, the waters divine. See them working by riverside. Heavenly wisdom, I walk with the watchers. Eye to the sky, my mind it prospers. Walk the path, I will never fall. To the clouds are filled with flying saucers. Salamanders, the enchanters, dance with the ferrets on an oleander. In splendor, commander, fan the fire and flames of amber.
In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons.
I'm adamant, elements, I'm intelligent and animate. Take a second to fathom it. At the fire pit fellowship, have a sip. Piezoelectric squeeze amethyst, deeper than any manuscript. These four life force catalysts, advocates, the nature of the naturalist. Parallax elements speak paragraphs, alive and well to interact. Platonic solids of tesseract. They said it's fat, but never that. Speak gentle with elementals on binaural beat instrumentals, transforming metals, transform the ghetto. That's my demo, that's my MO. Plain and simple, they ain't just symbols, they live in being, breathing crystals, intervening, relieving issues. The inner meaning, it is with you. Commune with Pan, Lord of light, through gnomes, tones, and orbs of light. Salamanders, undines, and sylphs. Masters on our team to help assist us to exist. With the bliss of the self, heard a word from Paracelsus, passed down by the Celts to help assist us to exist. With the bliss of the self, heard a word from Paracelsus, passed down by the Celts.
In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. In the spirit of my inner ear, I hear your whisper, draw near. I heard your voice say, come here. Spoke through silence, don't fear. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons. You are the forces giving us choices over the regions, changing of seasons.
Therefore, Paracelsus says, referring to elemental beings, that they differ from every other type of creature that man can know. Everything visible to him. They differ from animals because in many respects they are superior to animals. They differ from man in one primary respect, namely that they have no soul, because they are not ensouled creatures. Man is a being composed of spirit, soul, and body. Elementaries, according to Paracelsus, consist of only one body, one substance. Their soul, their body, their life, all these elements are undifferentiated, are one substance. This means that a creature so constituted and possessing, as the elemental does, intellect, that such creatures, as he expresses it, are amoral. That is, they have no moral sense. They are neither good nor bad. In this they resemble animals. They do not worship, nor do they fear. They do not fear death, nor do they hope immortality. They have an existence without conflict. And because there is no relationship between elements in their constitution, there is no wear or tear as we know it. There is no rapid exhaustion of energy as there is with man. Therefore, these elementary beings exist for a very long time in comparison to man, and when the time of their existence ends, they dissolve again into the substances from which they came. That it is perfectly possible for air and water and earth and fire to fulfill certain rational activities. Perhaps not because the element in itself is rational, but because it is administered by rational beings within itself. Therefore, that the various processes in nature, particularly those processes which we call natural, the natural processes we see around us, some apparently obvious, some extremely mysterious, are due to these elemental beings, that they are the ones who are constantly guarding and directing the motion of elements in even the material compounds and patterns which we see.
Angels reaching and speaking to us through golden teachers, symbiotic relationships with Gaia's creatures, here to reach us through portals, and they will surely greet us with loving arms, speak psalms from mouth to mouth of the reader.